Greetings and salutation to what is, you can't guess it, Vagrus The Riven Realms. I'm super excited about this today's special because this will be going out to Gamescom. So hello everybody at Gamescom. Thank you kindly Lost Pilgrim, so the friends and developers of Vagrus The Riven Realms, for letting us do this. And I can tell you, I am super excited, super hyped about the game. It is mind-blowing for me to be able to do this. So, what is Vagrus The Riven Realm? I'll just give you a little short introduction. It is about embarking in the journey across the realm of the Forsaken by the gods and devastated by an arcane cataclysm. Accompanied by a hardy crew, you must trade, fight, and explore your way to success as the leader of the traveling company in Vagrus, an award-winning turn-based post-apocalyptic fantasy RPG. The tags are story-rich, open-world, classical RPG. The developers, Lost Pilgrim, are huge fans of Dungeons & Dragons. They have a lot of homebrew content that they have created, and I think based on all that, what they have played and done previously, they built this whole world of Vagrus The Riven Realms, and I say we hop right into it, because I'm telling you, if you do love RPGs, if you do love turn-based combat, if you like story-rich games where you can feel the impact of what you decide to do, this fucking game is for you. I'm sorry for swearing. Maybe I shall have to beep that out later on. But welcome aboard to Vagrus The Riven Realms. We gonna start a new game. There is the dissonance mode. We've done that previously already. And it's kind of a little narrative with a wonderful narrator voice. It's not mine. It's someone magical, I can tell you. I fell in love with it. And it like introduces you into the world and gives you a little bit of a hints how to play it, where to go, and just like some starter knowledge. But what's the most interesting for me is the Wasteland mode. This is the way Vagrus is intended to be played by the developers. The setting is cruel, harsh, unforgiving place, and so the game will not pale any punches. Expect a steep difficulty curve and a little to no hand holding. Save often because you will probably run into dead ends and deaths from time to time. And I can tell you, it will definitely happen. So let's hop right into it. There is nothing prepared here. This is completely raw. And we'll see how far we'll come. And hopefully we'll not die. Nothing besides remains. Round the decay of the colossal wreck, boundless and bared, alone and level sands stretch far away.
Ah, yes. A Vagrus. What a profession. Daring and savvy, always watching the horizon, always looking for an opportunity. And of course, for what is best for his comitatus, eh? And you are a Vagrus too, are you not? Many of your kind have I seen in my long life as a vagabond. Care to listen to a story about your exquisite occupation, good master? It is a tale of woe and terror, but it is also a tale that is true, as I have seen it with mine own eyes.
Oh yes it is. We're gonna skip the Pilgrims of the Wasteland because we did that previously, and I want to have a look at you together to the open world, how this game is intended to play. If you play this for the first time, I can 100% recommend that you do the Pilgrims of the Wasteland. It is such a beautiful start into the whole story, and the narrator is just wonderful. He's charming. So we don't want any ghost stories, old-timer?
Fair enough, good master, fair enough. You don't want to hear tales of trusts betrayed and of bad decisions? It makes sense to me, with you also being a Vagrus and all that. Tell me, have you been long at it? And where do you come from? It is not often that I can talk to one of your kind.
Well, hopefully you'll not meet a lot of us. Create our Vagrus. So, let's have a look here. We can now decide what can we pick. And as a lover of beards, I am completely straightforward going for the dwarf. Even though I do not know its perks or what abilities or bonuses it will give us. But I am a sucker for dwarves. Whenever we go to fantasy and I can pick a dwarf it will be. But we have human, imperial, Tarkian, Dojman, dwarf, half-elf, and orc. Each of them having different bonuses to their perks, what it can give you, and probably determine a different start for you. But we shall pick a dwarf. Stocky and sturdy, dwarves are hardy folk. Men almost always grow beards. There we go. I'm sold for that. I'm sold for that. Let's go. Confirm your choice. Backgrounds. Okay, so we could be an adventurer. We can be a veteran. We can be an artisan, a criminal loaders, criminal carpenter, a laborer, a slaver, a scholar, and there's many more that are not available for the race. I like that. So depending on the race, you can only choose certain things. Let's see. Used to be manual work or a slave. Tough perk, prospecting perk, boost perk, and tough perk. Am I adventurer? Yeah, a little dwarf shall be an adventurer. We're gonna go for an adventurer. The calling of a trader, of a mercenary, of an explorer. I will go for the calling of the explorer. If you hear any funny sounds behind me, that's little Thor sleeping and snoring here and then. No victorious condition, you can play freely for long as you desire, you cannot win the game. Your goal is to become well known and respected in society, one of the most famous Vagri ever to travel the far reaches of the Empire. Let's go for renown. I'm not sure we gotta manage to beat that fast there, but we'll go for that. So, we have 5 points in resourcefulness, authority 1, and insight 13. Command. So I have 13 points to spend on. Resourcefulness can be used to aid in various tasks, such as test, additional movement points, or combat. Check the perks on the leadership to see the specifics uses. So we do have enhanced. You can resourcefulness to raise the success chance of tests in events. Inspire. You can use resourcefulness to temporarily boost the defenses. You can use it to place companion in front of the initiative order in combat. Prepare. Do one that. Takes me a lot of points. Evaluate. Increase the piece of settle chance. Healer. Chance of healing. History. Our dwarf shall be good in history. He should have a good point for navigation. Persuasion. Prospecting. Even 2 points. You're knowledgeable about God's beliefs and from all other continents. Not really. He's not a religious boy. You know to remain unseen, unheard, and effectively ambush people. A skulker. You know how to swindle people and lie efficiently. Engineering. You can apply theoretical knowledge and practice as well as design, operate structures and machines. Sounds like a dwarf. I'm gonna go for that. Let's put 1 point in here. We shall have a knowledge, a little bit of herbs and foraging and hunting. And we should be super intimidative because actually we're gonna go intimidation instead of religion. Instead of persuasion. And what does the authority do? It measures how many assigned deputies you have at any given time. Higher authority also makes your companions more tolerant with decisions you make. Might be a thing to go. Let's take away prospecting and let's give me authority 2. And with that, I am okay. So, our name shall be... Let's name him after me. Core Maker. Shall be a male dwarf. And we are happy with that.
Curious, curious. I am humbled to have made your acquaintance, good master. I am sure that many great adventures await you on your journeys. It was an honor talking to you, good master. These old bones are aching, and I must rest now. Oh, yes. Perhaps we will talk in the morning. Perhaps we will. May the gods guard your sleep.
May the gods guide your sleep as well, my friend. Sleep slowly but steadily begins to overwhelm you. It is late hour, the exhaustion journey of the mesmerizing voice of the old man. You faintly recall stumbling to your tent and crawling inside. Then it's only darkness. Ooh, hoo hoo hoo. Morning creeps up quietly on the arid wasteland. You wake up and step up of your tent and into the crisp air, yawning, stretching, blinking in the orange light for the rising sun. The fiery orbs warms razor welcome in a stark contrast to how you all feel well in a few hours. Your crew, groggy, still after an early start, shambles around the camp, busy with their chores. Some of them are still huddled around their dying fires. You look at the horizon to the north and find it's empty against the morning haze. Yet you know that beyond the jagged line of the way station of Kernuk waits a short stop on your way to proper city. Less than a week of throttling through the plains and you reach the Torzak shelter. You hope to rest there and find much needed work. In fact, it was the reason you took the Comitatus north, to Terra Supra, the lands beyond. New opportunities. The previous Vagrus of the traveling company perished several weeks ago, and even though you worked for her only a few months, you're indeed quite new to this wandering business. The crew elected you to take her place because she trusted your abilities. Morning, Vagrus. One of your guards walks up to you and draws you out of your reverie. That old geezer you talked last night is about to leave and wanted to say goodbye before he does. You nod and head to the campfires. You find the old storyteller in the process of packing his meager equipment while whistling a tune. Let's talk to the old man. You clear your throat discreetly. Thank you for coming, good master, the old man says, still fiddling with his sling bag. I will not go to Torzak's shelter with you. My path leads elsewhere. I'm grateful to you for letting me travel with you and your comitatus. Yes. I hope I've earned my keep. Because he had no coin nor had anything of value when he came across him in the middle of nowhere 3 days ago, you allowed the old man to travel with you and eat from your stores in exchange for entertaining your crew with stories along the way. And true enough, no hour has passed since about the tale being recited by the strange villain. He even made an effort to entertain you while sitting at your campfire last night, but that, as it may, you allowed him to tag along as an act of kindness. The old man turns to you and smiles innocently. I may be able to repay you one properly by giving some advice, aye? If you don't mind me saying, good master, are you only starting your venture as a Vagrus? Perhaps you could use such wisdom? Yeah, give me your advice. Alright, first off, there's a lot of rumors going on around the city as Great Grim Torzak, but even as smaller settlements too. Listen to these, for those of often truth to such talk and gossip can guide you to business opportunities, valuables, or interesting places. So in other words, he tells me to listen to rumors because that might ultimately lead me to good opportunities. Okay. If I were you, I'd find some work as soon as possible, preferably something your crew can manage without much difficulty. Perhaps from one of them trading houses. You could also find some passengers who are willing to pay the security of your comitatus can provide. Yes, almost every Mianzo has folk looking for traveling companions. I love the fact that you have this encyclopedia when you click on words in blue and it tells you what that words means. And the Mianzos are great inns in towns and cities. Okay, so every tavern has people who want to travel along. Okay. The old man scratches his scrabbly beard thoughtfully. Before setting out, it is best to decide what your destination will be and prepare accordingly. Wandering around aimlessly in the wasteland is such a sure way to get killed or to starve, good master. Yet one's chances are better when the burden can be shared with trusty companions. I start looking for such folk as soon as I'm in a big city. There's a man I know in Torzak. Now think about it. Who could help you with such matters and more? Yeah? Tell me about him. Who's that? The chap is called Braxius. Strange fellow, really. Not only because of his peculiar lineage. You'll see, he runs a shop. Ah, yes, he'll buy a trinket of you that you do not need and don't want any longer. He may sell you something useful too, who knows? I'm just remembering now. He once sold a Garvanian, a wood talisman, to an orc mercenary who The old man stops abruptly when he notices the expressions on your face. He smiles. Where was I, good master? Where can I find this Braxis? Yes, Braxius shop. Just east of Kalarish Market, in a small street that has a dark stone statue of Mercatatus over a fountain. Best of luck, Irafons, by be with you, good master. I better go now. You thank him. Yeah, we'll thank him and go on your way. Watch the old man as he walks away alone in the wasteland. It is time to set out. Torzak's shelter is waiting, but before that, it would be behooved to visit Kernuk way station, only about a day's travel to the north. You could obtain much needed supplies and use there. Maybe even find work, who knows? So we gotta set up north to the way station. Exactly, that's what I was talking about. A lot of narrative, a lot of choices, how you act and interact with the people, and depending probably also on what gameplay or playthrough you're going for, you can then decide. Like, if you go for a scoundrel and want to be like the person who is thieving and whoring and plundering people, I'm guessing you can do that as well. And you have this huge freaking map where you can navigate all over where you want to go, taking your waypoints. Up here we have somewhere over there. Over there we have the march movement points, the MPs, and all these lines will take your MPs to move. And from up here, it's your decision where you want to go. I mean, the old man gave us some hints that we should go to the Kernuk's way station and then go. Maybe that is Kernuk itself. I'm not sure if that is like a small outpost previously, but we shall walk up north, move up, and we're going to the way station right away. And we shall scout this area. Oh, we have 6 available scouts in general. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's a 70% chance it is a success, a 20% chance it is a critical success, and an 8% chance it fails, and 2 for a critical fail. And it costs me 1 movement point. Let's do that. We're setting out the scouts. No losses, no losses, no losses. They scouted. And there's a chance of foraging over there. Chance of nothing happiness in that point is okay. The base hunting chance of this mode is 1 to 21%. Okay. I see. I see. So you can send out the scouts to like decide where you're gonna go and if you wanna go for hunting and whatnot. We shall enter this way station. The Quaditatis descends into the Great Basin and the shelters of Kernuk way station from the worst of the Jag waste dust and rock storms. Even at this distance from the wall command, you can see the outpost is whistling over a crowd. Dozens of comitati and literally hundreds of travelers swarm the confines of Kernuk station. Okay, so it's like a meeting hub, I could say. We arrive at the gates. So a pair of gruff-looked mercenaries walk out to meet and greet us. Gotta say, you folk just keep popping up like wraiths around rotting corpses. He sighs heavily. Alright, move your ass over there and try to settle in without a fuss. He points you to a large area outside of the low stone walls just northwest of this station itself. Let's just accept it and don't ask him about the attitude. You nod to the mercenary and lead to the comitatus. To the designated post, the crew strikes camp and everyone is settled after quarters of an hour. Time to explore the city. So, we are now in the city. We have the guarded compound. Travelers gather here to enjoy a little rest before leaving to Kernuk. So it is a little way station before we even enter Kernuk. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look-sees. We have over here the trader where we can buy cargoes and supplies. We have over here the Mancio who have travelers and whatnot. The trader is blocked, might be an opportunity in disguise. Let's have a look at passengers. Turn back from the south. And he wants to go to the Torzak shelter. Can I have a look where that is? So we're up here in Kernuk. And he wants up to Torzak. Holy schmack. Oh my goodness, look at this huge map. Are you kidding me? What? Okay. Okay. I'm so digging this. Lornak. Okay, there's some big cities. I see. Wow. This is huge. I can go everywhere I want? What? I like it. I freaking like it. I'm curious though. There is a place called Coremaker's Blessing. That is my humble name. And a Burnham. I think in the tutorial you start like over here. Somewhere over here. And go to a Burnham. Man. Yeah, we gotta go to Torzak up there. And see what kind of work we can get. So this passenger said that he will want to go to Tornag. And what does that scroll mean again? Is that how much food he eats? He's giving me 3 copper. Some of total your debts to your crew. Okay, let's take him in. We're gonna bring you in. We can buy slaves, workers, and fighters. Higher upkeep 12. Daily. Rumors. Let's buy this rumor. Might be an opportunity in disguise. Good, we bought this rumor. Trade news. Receive 1 local new. Refresh the news from this location and share your news for coin. Inside a word discovered. Okay. We did not find anything. So we have 8 warriors. We have 2 outriders. Are mounted fighters, especially good when attacking, created by mounting fighter and a mount. We do have 2 mounts. So let's have a look at beasts. I could buy mounts, but they are they're expensive. You can buy lizard mounts. Okay, they're different beasts of burdens with different attributes and whatnot. Interesting. I like it. Okay, let's have only 1. Okay, but cargo goes up and down if I do that. Let's have 2 outriders. We have 6 scouts. We have a beast of burden. That is beautiful. We grabbed 1 to go along with us. That is my side. We have no companions so far. We have all kinds of deputies that we can give them. Chief handler, slave driver, treasure hunter. Holy shit. Okay. It is sometimes since the last time I played it. Like, it evolved a lot. So, let's see. Supplies. We have supplies for 8 days. Can I see somehow how long it takes me to go from here to there? It takes me 4 to 5 days of travel. I like it that it tells me how far a place is to travel there. Travelers turn back from the south. Nodes in this area. Let's mark that. Also 4 to 5 travels. So we have food for 8 days. Do I want to buy stuff like that? Luxury wine from the foot of Mount Xin, where the sun shines and rape. Consult the price history for known market prices. We have a looking glass. Gonna put this somewhere. So this is miscellaneous and this is tools. Let's put it over here. We have it equipped and have a looking glass going on. Perspective going up. Consult the price history. Okay, probably have to buy and sell stuff to get a hold about price history and whatnot. We shall buy some copper, maybe. Still rare and very valuable. So we can buy them for 2. Switch wholesale. While switched on, the quantity selector always comes up with when buying and selling. Price history. Oh. Okay, so I have to actually explore and see where I can buy and sell stuff for profit. And then it creates me a list. Holy shit. Okay, that's complex. I like it. We do have supplies for 8 days, so that's good. Less dirty than ivory, but still available in a world where metal and wood are scarce. Crystals, chitin, coal, copper. Let's buy some copper. There we go. Let's buy 2 sessions of copper. Or let's buy all of it. 4 of them. Some ancient dwarven gewgaw that nobody can decipher in the age, not even dwarves. Yet many try to, which makes it quite valuable. And we have some charms. Interesting. Throw out sword cargo. Good. And with that said, let's head north. And we can rest in the city. Let's do that because we have only 1 movement point. So we can pay them now. We shall do that. Workforce. Discipline. No, we're good. We're good. Rations 100%. Energetic. They don't need to do anything because we are in the city and protected, hopefully. Send out the workers to earn some coins working odd jobs. They might return with additional goods, depending on the odd job's role. There's a 50-50 chance in that. And if I send out the slaves over there, it's a 54 chance. And they're not well rested anymore. And we have only 7 points. Okay, well, never mind. I'm gonna leave it like that. Ends the current day. Vagrus is a difficult game in a variety of ways. One of the most common mistakes you can make is to expand too fast initially, since nothing warrants you to be more hidden economically. Instead of focus to faction trade tasks, this will take you to new locations by working on them. You accumulate much needed money reserves. Many mercenary tasks are extremely difficult for new comitatus. Fighting outlaws or creatures is not an income source in general. Try to avoid conflict whenever you can, unless on an active mercenary task or quest to combat them. You're likely to run into a few death spirals before getting the hang of it. Oh, definitely. I like it, I like it. So we have 8 movement points. Let's leave the settlement. Or did some passengers come up? Or rumors while we were waiting and hanging out? No? Okay. So the whole compound is surrounded by people, travelers, comitatus, crews, and vagrants, mercenary warbands, and so on and so forth. Asking around, you hear of several organizations looking for transportation of goods and personnel. Talk to the agents of factions looking for someone to hold goods and take passengers. A quick survey of the options reveals several factions that are willing to pay you for holding their cargo and taking some people to Torzak shelters in the north. They are the agents of a trading house trying to cut losses, as well as a bunch of shady fellows, probably smugglers. Whoever you choose, you will not be able to strike a deal with another group, and you will have to make sure that the goods and passengers arrive at their destination safe and sound. Traders of the Dragonlands, agents of the trading house, smugglers. Let's do some smuggle business as a dwarf. Make a deal with the smugglers. It takes a little negotiation to strike a deal because the smugglers insist on dancing around the subject for a while. Eventually, you agree to take the 4 of them to Torzak shelter along with their cargo of buckweed. Though the goods are practically, or cargo is nearly full, contraband, they assure you that you will not have to deal with actually getting all through it to the city gates. The membership of the Carpenters Guild should be enough assurance that they will honor the deal. As per agreement, you have to travel to the shelter without unnecessary delay, and there will remain supplies to you to the stores when you arrive. You will handsomely compensate when you reach the city. You To load the goods, I'll be leaving Kernuk. Make sure that you have one empty cargo slot for the goods before leaving. Do you want to eat, drink, and chat with the travelers? Let's do that. So, we're ordering mugs of mushrooms and ale and some food. This does not sound good. Oh my goodness. Let's ask for some available work over here. You learn that while most travelers are trying to figure out what to do now, the representative of several organizations are looking for Vagrus to take their cargo north. Okay, just telling me that I should talk to the people and probably... Let's ask around about the blockade up north. Small pot-pilled swarthy bandle man. Spice trader tells you the tale of his encounter with the soldiers at the pass just several days ago. He told him that a new senatorial decree forbids anyone except military personnel passing through the mountains from either direction due to concerns of their safety. No further explanation was given, and it looks like a small army had joined the garrison at the Twin Towers. Okay. The Legionnaires mean business too, pal. The battle trader waves you his hand and dismissively. I don't know why he's going down there and playing tough. It is clear that the Imperials truly and well shat themselves for some reason, and I doubt they will ever tell you the real reason why. The blockade has caused great uproar and will surely continue to do some more. Sheesh. There's some blockade up there. Okay, leave the compound. Let's head out. You're ready to leave Cormac Way Station. The people you have agreed to transport along with their cargo eagerly wait you at the gates. Load the cargo and put up the passengers. Shit. I have too much with me. Do I have to leave stuff here to be able... Oh no. Oh no! Can we load this? Kernuk Way Station. Let's quickly load this. As the game told you before, do load and save a lot because you will do mistakes as you learn the wastelands of the wastelands. For I have bought this stuff here for very, very, very much money. So, luxury wine. Let me sell the wine since we bought. Can I not sell the wine? There we go. We sold the wine. We have now some stuff over here. Supplies. 8 days of supplies. Let's fill that up. Good. Good. Luxury wine. Not on demand. That was maybe a stupid move, but we'll take that. We'll take that. Better than nothing. Now the cargo is free, and we can leave this beauty. Let's do that again. We're dealing a trade with the smugglers, and we are leaving the compound. Goodbye. Exactly. After your crew loads the cargo, your new comes take their places along the line, and cards. They remind you that you go anywhere else other than Torzak shelter, your agreement null and void. So we are going up to the shelter. Tormek shelter. Let's have a look. Travelers turn back from the south. Carpenter's Guild. Smugglers. Up there. Good. Let's move up from here now. MP cost 3. Moving north. Moving north. That's a short distance. That cost me 3. That cost me 6. Do I want to march them? March movement points represent how far you can push your commentators after our given day. I'm not sure I want to push them though. But let's push them one tile further. One more. And from here we're gonna send out scouts. Actually, just to one. Send out the scout. Okay, he's coming back. There's no problem of anything. And there's hunting chance between 7 to 12. Good. We shall put up a camp up here. Defensive orders is post the guards. Yeah, we shall have guards with the crew there, with the Carpenter's Guild. Rations as normal, and we're gonna pay them now. Hunting and foraging. Do you want to send out the scouts? No, that takes me a vigor, and the chances are super low that they are successful. Let's end the day. Vagrus difficult game. Okay, yeah. Load a lot, save a lot. Let's save here. Just for making sure. There we go. So, this takes us 2 movement points. Let's make that 2 up. Over there are 4. Beautiful. Am I moving the right direction? Yes, I am. I shall follow this path up north. Good. I could move over there and force push it. But I would rather have my scouts out and see where we can hang out and maybe find some good stuff. 5 is not doing bad. This chance is exactly, oh, it has a critical success. That's why it's telling me exactly what's there. So going to number 5 next. And force push it over there. And we're gonna set up camp up here. Exactly. And if I now send them out, the chances are still very low because we're not really good at hunting. But nonetheless, we shall do so. I want to send my slaves out as well. Send our workers and foragers. The hunting party might come back with a lot of food. But it takes me 1 vigor. Yeah, let's end the day here. The hunting thing was failing and nothing happened. Good. We are moving onwards up here. 5 movement points it takes me. Then we're taking the path over here. It's just with 2. Beautiful. And again, we are scouting out to see our chances. No losses, no losses. Nothing happened. There's a good chance for hunting on 3, but that's where we came from. What about 2? 2 has also a 13% chance for hunting. We shall move over there and have a rest. Our vigor is still fresh. Let's go and send out some hunting again. We have still food for 5 days. Let's end the day. And we found 10 units of supplies. We're moving 8 points over there. Torzak shelters. There we go. We're pushing through. We're pushing through. And we're gonna camp. Obedience. Morale is broken. That's not good. discipline one of more of your slaves to gain obedience. Note that disciplining your slave has diminished return and may have the opposite effect of obedience. Slap them. Discipline all of your slaves. Discipline all of my slaves. There we go. We're sending all out. All are sending out for foraging and harvesting. Although we're exhausted already. Shh. Let's not do that. Let's go on. Moving over here. The Comitatus has been better days, in fact. Your combs are pretty foul mood. Something had to go wrong. A hauler gets fed up with being treated like dirt and decides to leave her crew today. No amount of guile or promise can convince her to stay. One less to worry about, perhaps. One worker goes. Let's camp here. Pay double to upraise their morale a little bit. Shh. Minus one worker. End the day. Moving on. And we reached the shelter. Very good. Very good. The Comitatus inside in the nearby settlement, eager to get some well-deserved rest. But what do people who you took in to Kernuk say about all this? They seem happy to have reached their destination. The great Blackwood Mountain towers overhead, crowned with black fortress and jagged battlements. The single immense wall that blocks the entry into the balls looms ahead, where everything is intact. My goods are here, the people are here, everything is good. The cargo is in order and your passengers quickly unloaded. After giving you the remaining supplies, the one in charge hands you an agreed upon fee for your service and turns to the before and leaving. You must have made some important friends, Vagrus. I get supplies. I get plus 50 to the Carpenter's Guild. Smugglers leave their Comitatus. And I got 26 Lurk. The passengers are gone, as us their cargo. As for you, the Dark City awaits. Ooh. Let's see if we can find some work here in Torzak's. I love the fact that years of playing Dungeons & Dragons and their homebrew adventures has flooded into this game. You can feel all the storylines aligning, everything that's going on. And we lost one worker because we didn't pay attention to our morale. That was not very good that we did that. So let's have a look inside the city. So we're reaching the city gates. We're gonna approach the guards. What do we have here? An inspection follows. So we have nothing to hide. There's a very low chance of success in here. Yeah, we have nothing to hide. Go and check it up. After getting through the inspection, you are told that now you have to pay gate taxes. It will cost more this way. You said to turn back. Sheesh. What do you want from me? 3 changer? Yeah, let's pay them. The issue of the gate tax is concluded and you're free to enter the city. I'm heading to the Mancio directly. And the passenger gives me also some money because we took him up here. Okay. And we have here some story district stuff that we can have a look at. Interesting. What do we have over here? These are the faction points that we can do and do tasks for, and therefore upgrade our faction reputation with them, I guess. Man, this is cool. This is cool. The rewards tab lists all the faction standing rewards you can potentially claim. You're unable to claim rewards if you do not meet the faction standing requirements or faction presence settlement is so low for a given reward. Okay. Okay. I can claim then rewards for doing multiple stuff for them. Rodatak Alliance, the Church of Oskul, the Church of Sergorod. Sheesh. House Venatori, House Okwo, House Darius, Carpenter's Guild. That's the one we did some jobs for. Supply run. Deliver 100 mushrooms to Lumen. Where the fuck is Lumen? Lumen's over there. That is a 5 to 7 days travel. Okay. Okay. What else we got here? Conquer for the Carpenter's Guild. Requires faction reputation tier 1. 3 cargo slots 2. Ooh. I mean, we could pull that off. The supply run. We have 14 days for that. Let's keep that in mind for now. Let's see what else we got here. Passengers. 60 days, 60 days. Workers looking for opportunities in Mirage. That is like at the other end of the world, my friend. No can do. That is way too far. What about Arkan? That's quite north. We could do that. Okay, let's keep that in mind. What about you? A group of urchins. Want to go over there. So we could go to Arkan and then move to the right. That might be a thing. 4 to 6 days of travels. What if I do less outriders? We do not have sufficient working crew to cover all the tasks around. Understaffed. Sheesh. So I make it like this. I still have only 1 cargo slot because I have only 1 animal thingy going on. Mounts hold cargo and can be used to create outriders by mounting a fighter type mammal. Each rider's mount carries 7 cargo. Let's do it like this. Then beasts. Beasts of burden are super expensive. And we did lose a worker. Let's hire some workers. Good. Rumors. Nearby burial signs. Is there something to be had? Let's buy that. Let's exchange rumors. So I'm getting money and getting insight for new news and refresh my news. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see, what can we sell these two for? We can sell them for 2 coppers. That's good, I think. Because we bought them for... I know how much. So we have supplies for 8 days. It's magical charm. Or attracts most kinds of undead for a brief period of time, so it can be used to lure them away. Ashcolite charm. Not bad. And the dwarven gadget to build some crazy stuff. Okay. So the prices do differ here. Ah, that's how you can have a look at all these. You could run errands between them to buy and sell stuff. I see. Is there anything that price states? difference. Okay, I could make a plus over here. Pottery. Okay, not doing the trading things. Our cargo is not too big, so we can make a big difference there. Faction offers. There's nothing that can do that. And equipments. Blinders. Beast lure. Awnings. And an awning stretch over the saddles and carts. Weather effects and provide shade. Good quality tools. Guard animals. Hunting animals. Man, there's so many great stuff we can buy. Mining equipment. Standard armaments. Okay, before we do anything, let's have a look at the store things. Let's just explore the city for now. So we're gonna take a stroll and see what we can find. So we're walking to the dark streets. There are all kinds of alleys. And there's somebody in a cheap tunic turning up. Everything in order, citizen? A commander asks, smirking. Yeah, everything's in order. We walk on as he's treating, and they're holding up some young woman in cheap clothes. We're dwarves. We're keeping to our stuff. We don't interfere in the guards doing there against the lady. Even though my inner Viking would be, leave that woman alone, you bastards. Everything in order. Forever in the twilight of the gigantic cavern, lit sprawlingly by huge iron lamps, Torzak's shelter is bustling city, many opportunities and perils. Not today, perhaps tomorrow. So, the Undercity, the Civic District, the Market District. Let's have a look at the Market District. And let's see if we can find a Brax's store. Ooh. You make your way to the part of the Market District that just lies east of Kalrish Market. Huddled between two tellers, beside buildings, Brax's storefront is not much to look at. Only his name is written on a stone slab above the doorway. No sign, no display, no stall, nothing. Inside is a dark little room with a dirty counter and a strange odor. Nondescript trash that barely passes for wares. And a demonkin fellow, fiddling absent-mindedly with some gadgets. He looks up as you enter. What can I do for you? He says with a ghoulish grin. He can't help it. He has pointed teeth, a big nose, and a crown of jagged horns that not only adorns the top of his head, but also the sides of his jaw. His eyes burn wide and pale. Orange light is surrounded with an almost palpable aura of nervousness. Surely this cannot be the man you got it to. Are you Braxis? Oh, yeah, in flesh. Braxis bows his head theoretically. You explain him that an old wanderer called Aegis told you to come to him if you want to find the right people for a comitatus. Braxis smiles his fiendish smile upon hearing your story. Indeed, I do specialize in connecting such people. I might have someone you will find useful and even help you in getting them to join you. And I owe Aegis, so there, everybody wins. Okay, who is it and what will cost me? There's a lady with a very special skill set I have in mind for you. Not only is she really good at finding her way across the wastelands, but also comes in handy in fight. And can track down basically anyone, or so they say. She's a bounty hunter. I was told she's looking for a couple tatus to join so she can traverse the realms and claim bounties as she does. Also heard that she's having some kind of connections to the Imperial, but you'll have to ask her about that yourself. Her name is Krifta. When you ask him, what do you owe him for this, he simply shakes his head. Nothing. Like I said, I owe Aegis, and he told me that I can pay him back by eating people he sends to me. Odd, right? Well, not so much really. At any rate, I can arrange a meeting with Krita for you. Yeah, let's meet Krista. Or Krista. Jeebus! Fuck, what the hell is this thing here? Is that like a bird person? Is she wearing the skin of what? Minutes after you tell Braxis that you wish to meet Krista, he has closed down the shop and he's leading out you to talk to the woman. Find a quiet table in the corner while Braxis gets a couple of drinks, so we're sitting down in the bar, and Krista's coming up. So they see that you're recruiting. Are you in need of a scout and a tracker? Then I can offer my services. Krista here has been all around this continent. She thought as nails. She's tough as nails and knows how to hunt down beasts and even men, adds Braxius. It is true what the demon spawn says, Vagrus, but I can see that you have questions. Krista sees clacking her beak a few times. Ew! I can imagine that. You do have questions for her? Ask away, Vagrus. I just want to know about your skills and abilities. I'm handy with a bow. I use it down most of my prey, but I bet be it man or beast. So yes, I'm a hunter, a tracker, and a survivalist. Okay. Good. I like that. Hunter, tracker, survivalist. And why do you want to be on the road? That's what I want to know. I thought it's quite obvious. Krista says, blinking. My work, that of a bounty hunter, takes me across the wasteland to faraway places all the time. Prey flees and tries to hide out there most of the time. I often travel alone, but lately I had rough encounters on the road, so I figured it's worth teaming up with others. Your comitatus seems promising. I read it in such a creepy way. There might be other things you wanted to talk about. Not really. That's all time to decide. Let's try to haggle for a fee, because freaking hell, we're dwarf. We of course gonna haggle. Never mind the money, Krista says. She rises and clacks her beak loudly. A few coins are not worth falling out over. Also, there's a job I was offered, Vagrus. You might be interested in becoming partners. We can talk about this later. I'll meet you at the Mancio. The sooner we leave the city, the better. Ooh. Okay, what does he want? Now that Krista's business is taken care of, can I help you recruit another fellow? There are two options, in fact. I want to hear me out. Yeah, let's hear you out. So he offers me an orc or a dwarf. I am definitely want to hear about the dwarf. I'll let you then, if you decide to pick Vagrus The Riven Realms, go through this amazingly written text they have created, and I can only recommend, because it gives you this notion of what is going on there and what's happening. I love it. So let's give me the dwarf, and I'm gonna meet Garrick, and we're heading to the streets again. Okay. In the Undercity, visit the Alchemist, visit the Pleasure House. Civic districts, Public Library, Infirmary, Dragon's Nest, Arenas Maximus, Gardens of Lavania. You can visit a lot of stuff there. The Temple District, the Market District. Visit Bruxus in his store. Ask him if he can find more people to join him. Okay. Some special items. Sell gear. Okay, it's only special things that he is interested in. Good. Let's have a look what he has to sell, though. Selling curiosities. Sell a dwarf gadget. Not experienced enough to... An ancient dwarven... Makes it super valuable. I mean, let's sell it. Sell something else. What else we got here? We have that with the undead things to take off. So we're gonna keep that. Beast lures. What the frick is that? Scrying orb. Scouting base chance plus 15. That's good. Trap kit. Murky eye brush. requirements hunting. We don't have hunting in our skill based. Perks granted. The perfume. No matter what perfume one applies from it will have an amazing effect on anyone they try to attract. Nothing that interests me. Let's leave the store and let's listen to any rumors. And let's spend some coin to fish for news. Do a lot of things, but none of it provides me useful. Damn it. Gotcha. So, we are heading into the tavern. And looking for passengers. Actually, that is now our first companion, Krifta. Good. Switch appearance. Okay, it just gives me a background story of her. That's good. We have enough cargo to be able to do that quest for... Okay, I can talk to her only during the camps. So we had some quests over here for the encounters difficulty, 118. Can I see how strong we are? We have 6 words. I don't think we can encounter that stuff over there, but we could go to Lumen. And it is a 5 to 7 days travel. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that quest for... the guild, since we started to claim reputations with them. If not delivered in 21 days, the whole cargo is deemed lost and has to be reimbursed. Mission cargo penalty. Take 100 mushrooms to Lumen, 14 days. Yeah, let's make that supply run. Reward, we're getting a lot. It needs 2 free cargo slots. Good. We took it. There we go. We have the shrooms. We have supplies for 8 days. And let's head out there. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Nothing goes towards Lumen. No of the passengers. We have Arkin that is up north. Now we're gonna take no passengers with us. So we still have movement too, but we're gonna rest in here. Shit, I should have rested before we have taken the task of doing so. Let them rest and become strong and fresh. Pay them now. And double. Yeah, let's pay them double. Pay now. End the day. We have movement up and going. Let's leave the city. You trudge towards the city gates. Okay, what's happening here? Apologies, Vagrus, the woman says, bowing her paid politely. I work for Magister of the Tax Collection. No need to be alarmed. I'm here to present you to an opportunity. I have a message attached to some documents that need delivered to Arkin. Sheesh, where's Arkin again? Can I see that on the map? Map. Arkin is up there. Few days of travel. Shows it to the letter document case. Let's do that. Take the documents and promise to deliver. Our client is a very resourceful man who works for the researchers and some renown. He awaits the message in town of Arkin to the north, where he rents a small apartment above the tobacco shop in the Siltwaite Street. His name is Leventius. Okay. Thank you for that. And I go through without inspection. Okay, let's move over here. That's taking us 4 points. Pom pom pom. Then up here another 2. And we are where exactly? Okay, we're over here. So we're gonna move northwest somehow. Okay, let's keep moving over here. Let's press forward. And with that, we shall do camp here. There is a 100% chance on not doing anything. Okay, we're gonna keep paying now. Lock that in the settings. And we shall end the day. Although she said she had a business opportunity, so let's talk to her. Just really quickly. And give her gifts. Ask her about other companions. Okay. I'm curious. Can you? Let's ask her about the job she mentions. Bonnie nods.
I was told this opportunity by some officials who know me well and trust my abilities and dedications. I get some employment often enough.
She squawks briefly before going on.
There is a sizable bounty on the head of an orc warlord called Krogbor. Despicable man, or beasted man in fact, but he's not to be taken lightly, for he has a whole pack of marauders barking at his heels. All of them thinking they're great warriors. Ah, that's orcs for you.
She then tells you that you would split the bounty between the two of you when you take back the trophy to Torzak's shelter. Why not?
Good. And now we have to get to the village people call Velarias.
Velarias. Okay. Good. Ask her about the past. Then she tells you stuff about her past that I think will bring you utterly... Enough chatting for now. Go back to your duties. Will bring you utterly assigned duties, assigned deputies. She's a good hunter. Right? Venatoris. Hunting base chance. Okay. Boom. He's a Venatori now. Going for hunting and whatnot. Reset companion perks and skill. Okay, let's end the day here. Boom. That's why the morale went down, because I did not pay them. Traverse leadership perks is required to unlock. I like that. So we have the Venatori going on. We are moving to the northwest. 4 points. Let's keep moving. Let's have a quick look still. We could go to Arkin, but no, we're gonna do the mushrooms first. Because we have no time limit on the previous quest. With 4 more. And let's push onwards. Have a march. And let's rest here. So marching forward is actually not necessarily good to do. Because it takes my morale and they're not super happy if we do that. That's 6, that's 8. There's the quarry. Vigilous Tower, of course, quarry. Okay, we're somehow near to it. 8 movement points. We could go to the Vigilous Tower though, since it's nearby. And rest in there. Let's push on. Let's enter. A tower of dark rock guards the great valley between the imposing black-bound mountains and the circular blade, ever vigilant, ever menacing. Let's walk up to the tower and see if we can talk to speak somebody. Let's try to speak somebody with authority. They ask me why. Well, yeah, maybe I should not test their patience. Let's return when we have business with them. I could take quests from them. Okay. Leave the settlement. And we shall rest here. We could go for a hunt, but that might be... Let's pay them double. And today... Oh! My workforce is obedient. And we lost 3 mushrooms. From that. The chances of success are very low. Intimidation plus 12. Still low chance. Let's liberate a slave. They're now submissive. Obedience plus 1. Little bastards! They ate me some shrooms and that cost me some money. Let's move 7. And let's camp here. No need to do that. What is the maximum of the obedience? Submissive. Liberate 1 more of your slaves to gain obedience. Liberate slaves become workers. Note that an obedience gain has a diminishing return. Let's slap them. Do your work, little slaves. Do your work. Let's end the day. We have food for 3 more days. Lumen is up there. So if I follow the path over here. Sorry for that little sneeze. Let's keep pressing onwards. Ooh, crystals. Oh, okay. They're still steady and compliant. We shall camp here. We have 3 more days. Scout still says there's nothing to grab. Let's end the day. Moving onwards. We should make it there just in time. We will camp here again. They're still super fresh. Yeah, we're not going out to hunt or anything. Not good at that. And 6 movement points to Lumen. There we go. Let's enter this beautiful little city here that apparently is taking care of crystals. Well, at least it looks like that. Those persons enough to travel towards the blinding light and the scorching heat of the South Calaris eventually reached the town Lumen and glimpsed its sandstone buildings protected by its shielding wall. Yet most of the settlements was built under the sand. So settlers from the lethal temperature and unbearable shine of the surface at night brigades a prospective flood to the still searing crystal forest. We have some missing cargo, a little bit, but let's turn this in. Ooh, look at the money. We have some good money over here. And they want us here to go back to Torzak's shelter and deliver something again. So going back to Torzak's shelter. Okay, okay. And if I go now to the price history and have a look at the price difference. Your prices for a full stack. Yes. Please. I could buy... Sheesh. I could buy in Torzak shelters these years and sell them for a shitload of money. I could have sold bronze over here, even for a bigger shitload of money. Fuck. Is there anything here in Lumen that I can buy and sell better on the other side? Probably not. At least it doesn't look like it. Shiba Poopa spices. They are buying them for... Okay. So everything I would have brought up here, I could have sold for a lot of money. Good to know. First of all, let's bring up the supplies. But thank you. We have now stuff for 8 days. Arigato. So passengers. Kernuk way station. Where was? Ooh, that's like super down to the south. Or to Mirage. Mirage is over there. Well, we have to go over here to Arkan. Is there anyone that wants to go to Arkan? No, but let's exchange some news. Rumors. Renowned craftsman dwells in nearby town. Chart updated. Here. I could buy myself mounts now. I have a lot of money. Fighters. I have 6 of them. No, that's the encyclopedia. Is that my quest book? There we go. Travel to Valarius. Deliver the tax magistrate to Levantius. Seek out the legendary Vagrus for advice on how to become greater. Levadia, where the frick is that? Can I look for it? Major forts, towers. Okay, that's the shard of money. Money. Must be funny. Sheebus. Might have to find that wherever that is. Probably there's a tool to look for it, but I'm just silly to look for it right now. I'm kind of happy with what we got. I could swap my beast of burden, but it would take me less march and more food. Interesting that I kind of like that the animals also eat and everything is like considered in the eating forces and whatnot. Me likes that. So let's grab then some quest up here. What can we do? Arkan. Arkan is where we have to go. So we're gonna do that Arkan quest. And I need 2 slots free for that. Reputation tier lower than task level. Shit. Escort the Church of Oskul to the Torzak shelter. Can only go back. And I'm not really getting a lot of money for that. Eliminate the Church of Sigurd near Lumen. That's on the way. We're gonna have a look at that for the fights. And to show you also how a fight looks like. Encounters difficulty around 62 power. Still don't know where exactly it shows how much power I got overall. Does it show me to me? Somewhere. My strength. But yeah, let's eliminate for the Church of Silverrod. Let's see that. That's near Lumen. So we're gonna head out and kill stuff. Beautiful. Over here is a path for 1 day travel, so it's going out and going back. As we're gonna do. For the sake of it, because I don't know how strong they will be, I would like to, first of all, buy me some awnings. If I can grab them. Do I have space for that? There we go. Extra storage. Categories cargo. Yeah. Let's buy that. Put them straight there. $17 left. We're going over here and we're buying 2 more fighters. Actually make it 10. Because we're going for battle. I don't know how strong they will be. Good. Good. I'm happy. So we have that faction task that we did grab. And there's no passenger that wants to go over there. So we shall rest here. And then head out. And again, I should have done it the other way around. First rest and then buy. Ooh, let's have a good night's sleep in the mansion's room. And then buy the ladies and gentlebeards. End of the day. We're in good. We're in a good spirit. So we're going straight east, slightly to the south. Okay, this is like a rough terrain that we have to move around. We have food for 6 days. Let's go. Shall sleep here? No, we shall send out the scouts. Send scouts. No losses there. On 3, we have a lot of hunting possibilities. Do you want to go and push for 3? Let's do that. Pushing for 3. Sudden gales and odd winds are no strange for wanderers of the wastelands such as you, but even you have to admit that there's something different about these gusts. It's almost as if is there a voice in the wind, barely audible, just beyond the threshold of perception. Whispers. Hello. Come closer. I would freak out if I would hear that. The crew trudges on, trying to not think about it. Eventually, the wind dies down. Sheesh. Let's put some camp up here. Yes, you are heading out to hunt. There we go. We have a double duration. They're all well fed, sustained, well fed. Let's consume 100%. Oof. Nothing has been found. Good. We are well fed. We are closing into that, so we're straight to the east. 6 points over here. Let's move. Boom. And over here. Okay, before we head anywhere else, let's go. I need 2 and 3. And let's boost the outcome. Customer resourcefulness. No, I'm not doing that. Just send them out. 3 might be better. Okay. Let's do that. Boom. And have a rest here. Let's end the day. 60%. 48%. 32. Yeah, no. We need to be well rested. Where the hell are they? Eliminate. Sizable group of outlaws. Okay. I did not find them on the map so far, so let's keep waiting here. Let's hope they're not attacking us during our nighttime. There we go. You found your targets and they are aware of your presence. The time is right for the attack. Outlaws or not, you adversaries are ready to battle. In crew combat encounters, your whole comitatus finds the enemies either to protect themselves or when you happen upon another group you decide to pick a fight with. You can see the combat strength and defense of your crew and the enemy. This describes your crew abilities to perform attacks and defend themselves respectively. Purple icons indicate magical attacks and defenses. The side that initiates the combat encounters is the attacker, indicating by the fist. Click on fight, flee, sack, or move on. Chances of success are very high. Okay, let's fight. With a strength of 103. Combat strength. Fight. You need to select your goals. Kill them, enslave them. Let's enslave them. Yes. Crew combat technically lasts for 3 rounds, during which you need to manage who of your crew fights and does not. Okay. We shall leave away the scouts. That is lowering our chance of success a little bit. Okay. Do I want to have the scouts with me? I mean, why not? Let's have the scouts with me. Select your combat groups and then click fight. Let's send the scouts with me. Let's go, everybody. That's not really. I can arm my slaves. Okay. Actions. Oh, I can do all kinds of actions to them. Oh, that's cool. Charge. Guarded advance. Eliminate leaders. Companion combat. Spearhead. Feint. Flank. Color ranks. Companions combat. Eliminate leader. Insult. Slaver. Targets crew to snatch them as slaves. Going less lethal. Switch my goals. If I kill them. Slayer. Let's go for killing them. Since we got their ID to spearhead. Have at least one companion, enemy not fleeing or retreating. Additional crit damage in case of victory, morale loss in case of defeat. Companion combat. Let's try to kill their leader. If you can. And let's do a guarded defense. Let's do a guarded advance. There we go. Good, we have these 2 actions decided. You have to select at least one combat group to fight for you. Good. Let's fight! Fight the enemy in a bloody battle.
Oh, I should have not maybe do that with my companion thing. Maybe that was not a good idea. Begin the fight. Round 1 of 6. So we have here poison arrow, aimed shots, suppressing shot. Let's do a poisonous arrow. That is a miss. Oosh. They're moving backwards. He's attacking. That's a miss. That's good. Good. Another miss. No, that was actually an evade. Look at that. He dodged. Defensive cuts. A weak melee attack that applies an accuracy penalty on its single target. Watch a single position trigger a ranged attack if it steps and immobilize the target. Let's do another poisonous shot. Another miss. No! Getting smacked by 2. That's another miss. Round 3 of 6. Let's make a normal attack here. 0 damage. Aha! But we do have now a debuff for this. Round 4 of 6. We evaded over there. Very good, very good, very good. Come on, poisonous shot. 1 damage. And he's poisoned, getting 1 damage every turn. Armor piercing shot, he blocked. Sheesh. Aha! Is our companion going down? Last round, 6 out of 6. Skip active turn. Defensive mode. Oh, wait, no, we're staying on the bait. Still getting poisoned. Let's try to armor pierce him again. 4. Boom. Oh, I think our companion is going down. Defeat. Ooh. We shouldn't have done the companion attack with 1 companion. And now the battle starts to merge. Oh, companion died. Oh. Pursue the enemies. That was nasty. Wow. Wow. Heal the wounded after the fight. Killed or wounded crew. Let's have a quick look. We found some jewels. Is my victors is yours, as are the spoils. But is the battle over? We've completed all our objectives. Is my companion now dead? No, he's still here. Okay, he was just wounded. It is tough, as I see. Grim and dark. Vagrus The Riven Realms is amazing. Story heavy. Also text heavy, so you have to like reading a lot and take a lot of decisions. Because it is not taking you by the hand and giving you some voice acting narrative over there. Either you play the instructions, then you have the storyteller who is narrating you for the start, and it's a really good story to start with. I can only recommend it. So if you're a D&D fan, if you like classical RPGs, turn-based combat, if you like deep story-rich games that you can dive hours into it, let's hop really quickly back to it. Look at the freaking map and what you can do. It's immense. It is huge, and it is up to you to decide your destiny. Where you want to go, what do you want to become, what shall be your comitatus, and what kind of Vagrus you will be. It was a pleasure. I thank you kindly, and I hope I could spark an interest to you, especially to your RPG-loving fellas out there,
to check out Vagrus. Wishlisted. Buy it. It is amazing, and I can only recommend it. If you want to see more of me, you have here my name, Coremaker TV. We'll streaming quite often on Twitch. Have a look over there. It was a pleasure and a wonderful, wonderful time with you. Signing off. Have a wonderful time with Gamescom, and bye-bye.